Hey LBC, this is Chris Moore, your Children's Director. And this is What's Crackin' with Chris, and this is What's Crackin' at LBC. The first thing I want to tell you about is Explore LBC. And this is our class for folks who are interested in becoming members of the church, or for those of you who are just interested to get more information about our church, what we're all about, what we believe, etc. That's happening this Sunday, January 24th, right after the third hour in the Activity Center, which is the middle building on our campus. If you're interested in participating in this class, please go to our website, laurelglen.org, click on the registration and events button right there on the front and top of the homepage, and register for the class there. We want to know if you're coming so that we can make sure we have enough food, we make sure we have the right amount of materials, and also know if you need childcare. So we'll have childcare for the little ones during that class as well. So if you are interested in learning more about our church, please join our class this Sunday right after the third hour. The second thing I want to tell you about is our volunteer training for our kids' connection classes. And finally, it's been almost a year since we've had our full program here at the church, and I am super pumped to get this thing rolling again. We have a lot of really fun stuff planned, a lot of exciting changes that we're going to be making, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you have signed up to volunteer in those classes, please join our training this Sunday at 11 o'clock. And that's going to be starting in our Activity Center. We're going to be bouncing around campus to make sure that we don't overlap the rest of the classes that are occurring this Sunday. So if you cannot make it and if you've signed up to volunteer, please let me know so I can make sure I follow up with you to give you the information that you need. So this Sunday, 11 o'clock, volunteer training for our kids' connection classes. Third is mark your calendar. We're gonna have a parenting conference on campus on February 20th. That's a Saturday. And we're gonna be hosting Jim Burns, Dr. Jim Burns, who is the President and Executive Director of the Homeward Center for Youth and Family at Azusa Pacific University. Many of us on staff have met Jim. We went to a conference a couple years ago with him. We got to have dinner with him and pick his brain and get a lot of good nuggets of information from him. This conference is going to be great for parents of all ages. So if you're an empty nester, if you have kids with little ones, or if you're expecting children, or maybe you're newly married, come to the class. You're going to get a lot of good nuggets. It's going to be encouraging, and it's going to be great to hear from Jim. He's got a lot of great practical experience and advice for parents of all ages and stages. So you can register for that class now to reserve your spot on our website by going to that registration and events button on the homepage as well. Sign up today so you can have that spot for February 20th for our parenting conference. The next thing is our connection classes. I mentioned earlier about the kids. The adult connection classes are going to start on February 7th as well. And that's going to be one large class in the worship center during the middle hour at 9:30. And the plan is that we're going to have Pastor Dave and Pastor Andy give us an in-depth overview of the Bible for a couple months so that we can get grounded in God's Word, we can learn how to study it, and then once our connection classes break up, hopefully in April, you'll be prepared to go into your individual classes and continue your study of God's Word. And our hope is that you turn head knowledge into heart knowledge so you grow deeper in your relationship with the Lord. That starts February 7th. And lastly, baptisms will be January 31st. So if you are interested in being baptized, contact the church today so we can get you connected with one of our pastors so we can have a discussion with you and we get you scheduled for baptisms on January 31st. Have a great weekend. We'll see you this Sunday.